Welcome students. Today we are discussing reflection of light at curved surfaces. In previous class we have discussed reflection of light on plane surfaces. How the light is get reflected on plane surfaces. Here let us say it is a plane surface and upper part acts as a mirror. Whenever a light ray incident at particular point on the plane surface and draw a normal line normal to the plane surface, then this angle is said to be angle of incident, and this light ray is incident light. Now this light get reflected from plane surface or plane mirror by making angle R. So here angle R is said to be angle of reflected. Angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. This is the law for reflection of light on plane surfaces. Is this rule applicable for curved surfaces? Yes, this rule also applicable for curved surface. Then how we can take the normal line in case of curved surfaces? So before going to discuss that, first we have to discuss how these curved surfaces are prepared. Okay. So here generally these curved surfaces are prepared from a sphere. So let us take, this is a hollow sphere, and if you cut some part, so I am separating this part from this sphere. So then this is the surface, and this surface is said to be curved surface. If we convert it as a mirror, then it is said to be curved mirror. Okay. For example, let us take this sphere. Okay. So this ball, let us assume that this is transparent. So what I am doing, I am just cutting this one from here, from this. So I separated this curved part from this sphere. So this surface is said to be curved surface. So here we can observe two types of surfaces. Okay. One is the inner part, concave surface, and outer part, convex surface. Okay. So if you paint inside or concave part, then convex part becomes reflected. So that mirror is said to be convex mirror. Or if you paint on convex part, outer part, then concave part becomes reflected. Then this mirror is said to be concave mirror. So we can prepare two types of mirrors with these curved surfaces. So again here, this is the curved surface separated from a hollow sphere, transparent sphere. Then what I am doing, I am painting inside. These lines indicates the silver coated part. Okay. If I coat on concave surface, then convex surface becomes reflected. So this mirror is said to be convex mirror. Or if I coat at convex part, then what happens? Then that concave part becomes reflected. So this mirror is concave mirror. This is convex mirror and this is concave mirror. Then how this rule, angle of incident equal to angle of reflection, is applicable in case of this curved surface, because here it is very difficult to draw normal line. Then how can we draw this normal line in case of these curved surfaces? So let us discuss that. Okay, now, how this rule angle I equal to angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection is applicable in case of concave surfaces. So then before going to that, we need to know how we can draw the normal line in case of these curved surfaces. So previously we have studied generally the concave or convex surfaces or curved surfaces are prepared from a sphere. Okay, this sphere has a center point. Okay, so here at any point on the surface, you take any point on the surface, here that the at that particular point, the surface is tangential. Tangent is nothing but a normal line which drawn to radius of the sphere or circle. Whatever the point, here I am taking a point. So this is radius and the surface here is tangential, normal to the radius. So if the light incidents here, for example a light incident at this point, then here we need to take the normal line, just prolong this line, radius of curvature. So this is the normal line and here it is angle of incident and it get reflected with the same angle. Angle of incident equal to angle of reflection, whatever the place it is. So same in case of curved surface, we have separated this curved surface from a sphere. So let us say that sphere also has a center of curvature. Let us say this is the center point for that sphere, and also this center point of that sphere is known as center of curvature for this curved surface. Okay, so here if it is concave mirror, painting outer side or convex spot, so it becomes a concave mirror. So let us say a light is getting incident here, so then here the light ray is incident, then how it get reflected. So as we know that the normal line always towards the center point and then it has to be taken as angle of incident. With the same angle it gets reflected. So in this way we have to take this angle of incident and angle of reflection and radius itself normal line. And let us discuss in case of convex mirror. So here we discussed about concave mirror. Let us take a convex mirror. Concave part is coated with silver, then convex part becomes reflected, and let us say this is the center of center point for the sphere. Okay, a light ray is incidenting here. As we know that at this point that surface is tangential, perpendicular to normal line. So normal line is nothing but radius, and it is in case of convex mirror we need to prolong this normal line, then it is angle of incident, then it get reflected and it becomes angle of reflection. So in this way we will calculate angle of incident and angle of reflection. So already we have discussed at any point the surface is tangential. Tangent is nothing but a normal line drawn at particular point on the circle or sphere, normal to the, that line is drawn normal to the radius. So here a light incident here, then it is a normal line, get reflected. So this is about the reflection of light and how we prepare that curved surface, and how the law of angle of incident equal to angle of reflection applicable in case of this curved mirrors. Okay. In next class we will discuss the important terms related to or belongs to curved surface.